Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Simply Hooked, a crochet podcast. I'm your host, Marcy, a crochet artist, mom, and creative entrepreneur. Join me as we explore the art of crochet and the beauty of being uniquely made. So, welcome back to my 8-part mini-series on lessons I have learned while scaling my crochet business. So far, we have covered the importance of creating multiple revenue streams, SEO, reframing your products with purpose, organic traffic, and photography and branding. And today, we are diving into the importance of building an email list, lead generators, and sales funnels. And can I just take a moment to say, the day I'm recording this is a beautiful Sunday morning in North Carolina. The sun is out. The air is a little bit cool, but it's April, so it's not too cool. And I got to spend the morning watering the plants with the hose in one hand, my iced coffee in the other hand, and my 4-year-old playing with his trucks in the garden bed. And it's moments like that where I just take a breath and just feel such gratitude for our home, for a beautiful day, for my child's happiness. It just feels good to be grateful. So, anyways, so let's get back to it. Here's the thing. Social media platforms change all the time. Algorithms shift, accounts get suspended, and organic reach fluctuates. But your email list, that is yours forever. Unlike social media, where your content is constantly competing for attention, and literally less than 5%, it might even be smaller than that, less than 5% of your followers actually see your posts because of the algorithm. But email allows you to directly connect with your audience in a more personal and consistent way. And email has an average open rate of 20 to 30%. So by default, you're getting seen 5 times more by your audience than you would on social media. So building an email list is one of the most powerful things you can do for your business because it ensures you always have a direct line to your potential customers. So I started my own email list about 2 years ago. It was a very slow start because I was only capturing emails when I made a sale, which wasn't happening very often back then. But as of today, I've got about 5,000 people on my list. And that is mainly because I learned about lead generators, also known as a lead magnet or a freebie, that offers instant value in exchange for an email address. So when you visit my website, you will notice a pop-up with a free pattern. So that's one way to opt in. You give me your email address, I will send you a pattern for this adorable donkey amigurumi for you to make, and now you're on my list. I also created a landing page, also known as an opt-in page, where I took that same free pattern and just created a web page for it. So I have a link I can share out for people to sign up and get the pattern that way. The growth of my list really started happening when I started running a $10 a day Facebook ad to the opt-in page. Because the thing to remember with opt-in pages is that they are not searchable on Google, so you have to be the one to drive 100% of the traffic to that page using paid ads, or social media, or Pinterest, or your blog. Somehow you've got to figure out how to drive traffic to that page. So when I set up the Facebook ad, I tell it who my target audience is, and then they would get my ad in front of those people. So they see a free pattern, they sign up, I've met their needs, they've met my needs. It's a even exchange. So now I average between 30 and 45 new subscribers every day. And what I do with my list primarily is alert people when I release a new pattern. So this audience is perfect for me. These are people that already know how to crochet and specifically enjoy making amigurumi because the free pattern is for a plush donkey. So they enjoy being informed when I drop a new pattern, and I'll always have an increase in sales for at least 3 days following the email being sent. So, what makes a great lead magnet or lead generator to entice people to give you their email? It should be easy for them to download or access immediately, solving a problem or giving them a quick win. So here's a couple ideas. So as a crochet designer, obviously you could do a free crochet pattern. Easy, simple, cute. People love getting free patterns. Maybe it's a downloadable PDF called A Beginner's Guide to Amigurumi to help new crocheters feel confident in making amigurumi. Or maybe it could be access to a mini video tutorial that teaches crochet techniques that are relevant to your audience. I mean, there's so many things you can do. The key is to create something that hooks them and that provides real value and leaves them wanting more. And once they opt in, they'll not only trust you more, but they'll also be more likely to buy from you in the future. So logistically, once you've chosen your freebie, you need a landing page to collect emails, also known as that opt-in page. So the landing page is a simple, distraction-free web page with one goal: to collect emails. It should have a clear headline that highlights the benefit of your freebie, a short description, and a sign-up form, and that is it. I use MailChimp for my email marketing, and it comes with a landing page creator. So that's what I use to create mine. It's not the best, to be honest. I need to learn how to use the landing page creator in Shopify. The one in MailChimp is a bit limited as far as design goes, but it gets the job done for now until I can learn how to do the other. I think there's an app in Shopify called Pagefly where you can create really engaging landing pages. I just haven't learned how to use that yet, but I will. But if you're in MailChimp or something similar, it's really easy to set up. And once you get going, it automates the email collection. And once your landing page is live, you can promote it everywhere. You'll have a link that you can share on Pinterest, Instagram, your blog, your Etsy shop, and even Facebook groups. It's really important to find different ways to share the page and drive traffic to it yourself, since it isn't searchable. So once you've got your lead magnet and your landing page, you've now got the beginning of a sales funnel. Have you heard of these? It took me a couple of years to actually spend the time to figure out what this meant and why they're so important. So let me break this down in case you are where I once was and don't understand this. Totally fine. So a sales funnel is the path that a potential customer takes from discovering your brand to becoming a paying customer. And it often starts with the landing page. So on that page, you offer the freebie in exchange for their email address. Once they sign up, they enter an automated email sequence that builds trust, offers value, and gently guides them toward making a purchase. So each step of the funnel is designed to move them closer to saying yes to your product or service. I've also heard of a sales funnel called a trust funnel because it really is a strategy for building an audience and gaining trust with them through a sequence of emails. And in MailChimp, these are called journeys. So once you've got your sales funnel started, it is time to nurture those new leads that you've captured, those new email addresses that you captured. Getting people on your email list is just the first step. If you stop at collecting emails and never follow up, those leads will forget about you. That is why you need to create a series of automated emails that nurture your new subscribers, build a connection, and eventually guide them toward a purchase. So here's an example of a simple trust funnel email sequence. Once they sign up for the freebie you offered, they should receive a welcome email that delivers the freebie. Typically, it's a link to a PDF or a video tutorial, whatever your freebie is. It should also include a brief introduction of yourself, because you want to humanize yourself and let them know what they can expect from your emails. A day or two later, send another email that provides value. Share a helpful tip, tutorial, or story that would resonate with them. A day or two later, you send another email that gets them to engage. Maybe this is links to your best performing content like YouTube videos or blog posts. A day or two later, send another email with a soft sell. So for crochet designers, you could introduce a paid pattern, a bundle, or a course that aligns with their interest, but without being pushy. Then a day or two later, send one last final email with a call to action. You can share a customer success story or testimonial, and then give them a clear reason to buy now, like a limited time offer, a discount, or a bonus of some sort. So basically, you've given them something of value for free up front. Then you spent a week popping up in their inbox, providing more value and resources, which ultimately builds trust that you are a real person and you're an expert in your field. Then at the end of the week, you go in for the ask in hopes that they have made it all the way through the funnel of emails and trust to buy from you. And if you can visualize this, this is why they call it a funnel. Think of a tornado in your mind. You've got a ton of people that sign up initially for that freebie. And then it like shrinks down, because less and less people are going to open the sequence of emails. With every email that is sent, less and less people that initially signed up are going to open them. That's okay. That's just the way it works. So this is why it's important to drive as much traffic as possible to that freebie, because you may get, let's say 100 people sign up for the freebie, you might only get 10 people at the end that open that last email at the end of the week. So just have to think of it that way. But when you give people something valuable for free, they naturally trust you more. And when you follow up with genuine, helpful content, they start to see you as the go-to expert in your field. So by the time you introduce a paid product, they've already warmed up and they're ready to buy because they know that your work is worth it. So give this a try. Let me know how it goes. I'm still learning the ropes myself, but this has been incredibly helpful in growing my email list of potential customers. So just remember, social media can be unpredictable, but your email list is an asset that grows with you. The more people you attract with freebies and value-driven emails, the stronger your business becomes. So whether you're launching a new pattern, crochet course, or even a membership, your email subscribers will be your most engaged buyers. So start today. Choose a lead magnet, set up your landing page, and begin building a list of loyal customers who cannot wait to hear from you. So that is it for today. Thank you for joining me for part 6 of this mini-series on scaling your crochet business. If you love this episode, please be sure to subscribe and leave a review. And don't forget to check out the show notes for links to a free donkey pattern, hint, hint, does that sound familiar? And a crochet starter kit if you are interested in learning crochet. And if you want to connect, find me on Instagram at simplyhooked1 or send me an email to hello@marcymade.co. And of course, visit my website to browse all of my crochet patterns. Until next time, my friends, keep creating, keep dreaming, and remember, you were uniquely made for something beautiful.